What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video we will be training Satono Diamond, the New Year's version for the next CM, the Arima Kinen CM to be exact. Now, I do wish I had better parents, to be honest, but this is the best I got for now. I will most likely probably work on that or something, but this is the best I got for now, and I do wish I had more on power, so I might be a little over on stamina. It might give me, depending on the situation, but we'll see what happens. This is the setup I am going to be using: 2 speed, the usual setup, I guess. 2 speed, 1 stamina, 1 guts, 1 wise, and also the Satake May card. And that's pretty much it, to be honest. Hopefully OBS doesn't screw over with the with the audio in this. I don't know. I feel like it was something with OBS with that specific recording, because like I said, the day before it worked perfectly fine. So that was literally also the first time that has happened to me, but it is what it is at this point. But let's go over the comments. I took a quick glance to see how many we had, and there are quite a handful of replies to the comments, so we're gonna have to, and some of the comments are kind of long, but it's all good. So if I do speed through a little bit on the comments, it is simply just because it probably depends on my pacing in the video itself. So we'll see what happens, or in training, I mean. So first comment is from Nova. Let me just get the next one down. Let's do power, since I know for sure I'm going to be struggling with power. So first comments from Nova. I appreciate your dedication here. As much as I would love watching a silent video like one of those 1920s films, I'd say that having your input make these videos all the much better. It's funny because before I started doing all these comments during the video, I think even before that, I think I went over comments. Actually, don't even remember what I did. Actually, I didn't even get my stuff ready for Satono Diamond. Give me a quick sec here, guys. A quick sec to, you know, make sure I get my stuff together. All right. Then all right, I'm good now. I am good now. Anyways, what was I talking about? I think after I started showing talking throughout the videos again, before that, I would like to say, I think I mentioned this before. I think it happened during started making a new track, and then until like halfway through Grand Live, maybe either halfway or by the end of Grand Live, I started doing full videos again, where I would just show the whole thing without it being time lapse, and then just talking throughout it. And then the idea of reading the comments made sense to me, since it would give me something to talk about during the video, obviously. So, and that's how the idea came upon. But yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. I almost forgot about Doramente. I think the focus on Daya has been ruining my health. Speaking about Daya, we are training Daya right now too. I need the Satonos now. Also, there's Grand Cheval and her sisters, and I do like all of their designs. Yes, I actually do agree with that. All their designs actually are really nice. They tend to look trendier when compared to the Satonos, but I'm not sure if I'd like their personalities. I low-key kind of forgot how their personalities are. I just know that those two are closer with each other than they are with Deval Gran, and I may know the reason. I may know the reason, but we'll see if I'll talk about it later unless I mention it somewhere along the line. But for now, I gotta go through all the comments. Deval doesn't have much of a presence in the anime so far. That I do agree on. Like, she does appear here and there, but she doesn't really have like. She hasn't really had any like screen time, I guess would be the right word to say. Like, she's only appeared in a few. If not, she probably was just there watching or something. Yeah, I would have to rewatch the previous episodes or just the whole thing in general to really remember what's going on in the season. Plus, I don't think it helps that I watch the episode then go straight into recording, but I still remember most of it. Just like the small details, probably is what I'm forgetting. Let's see. And I'm not sure how she will be doing as we are approaching near the end of the anime. Yes, we are halfway through. Yeah, we are just literally halfway through. We got what, episode 7, which is exactly the middle if they're gonna end at 13 as usual. I would need to add some speed, so I can get at least speed to a D by 10 turns, then it'll be good. Her sisters are pretty chill and they might be runners, so I might be willing to dish out a few character jewels. As for the violin Uma, I don't know. I don't know, she seems like another version of TM Opera. I agree. I did get TM Opera vibes when I first saw her. I have TMO at 5-star, but that was by accident since she came home like 5 times in a row when I first started the game. I do have her, I just never really trained her. Maybe once I did, I am not even sure, but I feel like it's because I don't like her as much as well. Like, just like, I don't hate her, it's just I don't like her as well. So she's just there. I mean, she did have her moment in the Top Road series, which is just the 4 episodes, but she stood out like she should because of the way she is. But something about TMO that makes me think she's too dramatic. Violin Uma also reminds me of that aspect, except now she is also playing the violin. I agree. For the Umas I do want, besides the Satonos, I think it would be Machan the Photo Bomber Uma. She's been out for a while. I would like her too, also for short distance. I am missing short distance Umas as well, yeah. I guess we both are. Like, I would love to just get better ones, so that's the reason why. As for the Dirt Umas, I'd say it's probably the trio that appeared in the anime, Ricky and the other 2. Did I miss someone? I only remember Ricky showing up in the anime. I don't know who the other 2 are. Unless we're... Yeah, I don't know who we are talking about with the other 2. So... The trio that appeared in the anime, I'm assuming it was in episode 7. I'll see if I have time to take a look at I'll probably take a look at the end of the video just to see, because I do remember, or was it last episode? because I think it was just Ricky showed up during the whole Daya thing. Yeah, I think it was with the whole feng shui thing. I think. Again, dirt is also lacking. Still, I will be getting Agnes Digital in 2 days, so that should help your team. Yeah, that should definitely help your team. I don't even have Agnes Digital. I think my dirt users would be I guess Hoko Tarumai, Mart Falcon, and maybe Cap. Maybe Cap. I don't remember if I have any others. Like I could use Nike Shuttle and a few others, but I'm not even sure right now of my, I guess, roster. Okay, let me get some. Okay, cool. We got that. Any more? There we go. 2. We'll just go with those 3 for now. Then we'll start this. I'll continue on with the comment. Now I keep hearing this Neo Universe Uma mention in almost every video of yours. Not sure where that come from, but I do like Neo Universe's design. I'll pull her if she has a rerun. So the only reason why I've been mentioning like the whole Neo Universe, or let's see, let me see if Ren has done it. Most likely, yeah. Right here. So Ren is pretty much the reason why I keep saying something about Universe, because I guess his top 4 Umas at the moment is Gold Ship, Sane Sky, Mihono Bourbon, and Neo Universe, when originally it was just Neo Universe. And I think throughout the whole time, I guess since he started mentioning Neo Universe, he's been putting in parentheses like Neo Universe, this and that, and then slowly added like Gold Ship, Sane Sky, Mihono Bourbon. That's why, as of right now, it is Gold Sky, Bourbon Universe. So yeah, that's what it is right now. You're probably gonna hear it every video still, just in some different way. So yeah. But yeah, I do want to pull her as well. I originally did want to pull her, and that's when I got Sakura Laurel, which was the previous banner from Neo Universe. But for reverse, I think they are mixing up the standard banners. People who were thinking that they will follow the CN, but not anymore. I don't have Regulus, but I don't think she fits well with my team right now. Honestly, I don't even know about team composition. All I know is I have one healer, someone who can buff, which was, I still forgot her name. We literally got her. She's a 5-star, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so the main 3 would be, and then Regulus would be like my main attacker, I guess. I don't know, but I did pull Melania. I was like, I have some after, you know, completing the story and all that. I was like, let me do one more pull and see how it's gonna go. And I did get Melania after pretty much nearly using everything they've given me. I think I have one more pull left, like one more 10 pull left. And I'm just gonna keep saving at this point. And yeah, but I did want to pull for Melania. So yeah, I do have an, I want to say I do have an abundance of the, was it the red characters, I guess, call them? I don't know their typings, so I'm just calling them red. Shows my knowledge with the game so far, so. The pupper called Pickles will be what I'm pulling for next. She should fit in well with my Melania team. Anli is a great support, and I think she is just great for overall use. Plus, hearing Saki talking about hunting ghosts and stuff really make you think why she is so perverted in the anime. Should I sacrifice speed? Getting speed here? I know speed's a top one and then energy in the bottom one. I'll put in the bottom one. Actually, what I'm actually curious, I haven't seen Darren Endless comment in a while. It's been a hot minute, actually. Hope he's doing all right. But thank you for the comment, Nova. Is there any replies in this one? No, 0 replies. Okay. Just gotta make sure, because there are a handful of replies in this one, and honestly, that kind of makes me happy to see that. That makes me happy to see that, because it shows me that you guys are interacting, and I do enjoy that. So next comment is from Cheese. Change the song real quick. Well, the song won't change for you. Change for me. Sorry, this is pretty much me. Sometimes when I'm not looking, and then just pause here, kind of get me to a song. Okay, cool. I think I usually grab stuff here because this is a derby now. Then let's go check out some skills. We got 2 more. I believe it's 2 more I need. Oh, we didn't get another one. Later for that because it's a acceleration card. Let me actually double check what this skill is just to make sure that I can get skill or would get the skill. I don't necessarily know all the skills because I don't really know between or use betweeners too much. So I kind of just want to make sure I'm getting this right. Yeah, that's totally fine with me. We can grab one more. I'm just gonna grab this just to get the 5th one. Totally fine. I remember Darren Endless mentioning that. Just to get the whole Mejiro Ramino effect going on. But let's go on with Cheese's comment now. Yeah, definitely. If you already have Creek, then you're fine. Just wanted to say it's a great card to go for if someone is lacking stamina cards, such as me. It makes perfect sense. Thank you also for, you know, I guess correcting me. I didn't know if it was really correcting me. Yeah, you corrected me talking about the card, so I do appreciate that. If you guys think a card's better than what I think, then for sure, go for it. That totally makes sense. Because I do want to make sure, you know, that y'all get the cards that are pretty good, you know. Ooh, I don't have Super Creek. That's going to be interesting. I do want to do this, but I think I might have to rest. Speaking about Cheval, I had her in contention for this month's banner alongside Tap Dance. Yes, I do remember that. But Tap was always going to be more likely because she had a support card already. Yeah, and we don't have one for Cheval Grand yet. So now I feel like maybe they'll either save her for next November, which is unlikely, or pull something similar to what they did with Top Road. The thing is with Top Road is that they made a short series about her. So I think that's the big difference, for me at least. But both Top Road and Cheval only had one G1 win. And they didn't get added on the month it happened, so that rule goes out the window. I do have a feeling what race you're talking about. I think you already mentioned it, never mind. Don't want to say just in case people forgot. Since it is November, you guys can pretty much assume which race it is. So that rule goes out the window, but Top Road did get added relatively close to the end of her anime. So maybe that's why they have in mind for Cheval 2. Well, it's also say that Top Road was released for the 2.5 anniversary as well. So yeah, I think that was like, I guess, planned maybe, I would say. Let me do this. It's a lot of speed. I love it. Where did I leave off? It goes out of the window, but Top Road, yep. So maybe that's why they have in mind for Cheval too, even though she's not the MC per se. That's kind of the difference I'm kind of thinking right now. Is like, one, Top Row did have her own anime, whereas Cheval is just a sub character in this season. And then we are closing in to the 3rd anniversary. But what are the odds that they'll add her as the main banner in the 3rd anniversary is probably the main question, I guess. At least that's what I'm thinking. But we'll see what happens. Why am I here? What am I doing here? Ooh, my Y sucks. Hold on. I didn't get the thing. I know before I stopped getting that, but I began buying it again, or I don't know, exchanging points for it. I don't know. So maybe we'll see her in January or something. Interesting. The Romente will probably be after her since she has a G1's wins in February, April, and May, which February lines up with the 3rd anniversary. Sounds of Earth being a Canopus girl could probably get added in the next anime as a 1 or 2. That actually makes a lot of sense. The Canopus girls were pretty much just 1 or 2 stars, which is low-key sad. Low-key. Unless they had like a new outfit. Like Cheer, Nature. Was it Tannhauser for what was it? Oh, I didn't buy this. I'm an idiot. Don't worry, guys. My speed though. My speed though is up there. Let me upgrade some skills because I want to make sure I get the win. Okay, her long distance skills are not going to help me here, but I guess that's it. Excuse me, sorry about that. I probably should drink water just to make sure my my throat doesn't dry out. We won that without even using a repeat. 1 or 2 star, like what happened to the rest of their team. Dictus will probably take precedence though. Interesting. I'm kind of wondering when they will release a Ikuno Dictus, because we've had her card for a while. If I'm not mistaken. Feels like we've had her support card for a while. She even has an SSRs, right? Cheval's sister, Verxina. I see it pronounced like Verxina. Okay. So the X sounds like a K. Well, yeah, I guess. I guess? Verxina. Actually, first. Yeah. Oh no, I lost where I was. Here we are. Has wins in February and May as well. With all these new Umas being announced, maybe we'll go back to the old schedule of 2 new characters every month. That would be... maybe. Because we usually always have at least 1 event going on every month. So it does give room for 2 more banners to be... the 2 banners to be... new characters. There's also... whatchamacallit? Because yeah, we didn't get a banner before Tap Dance City, so all we had was the... excuse me, all we had was the Mejiro McQueen card. So they probably didn't have anyone to release, or they didn't have anyone planned to be released. It's kind of sad because they could totally release someone then. I'm sure hope... wait, yeah. I sure hope we don't get Verxina and Pocket back-to-back in May, though, since they're the 2 I want to roll for the most. I'll need to save 2 sparks before then. That's what, 60k. Samson Big is an odd one, having no G1 wins. When wins, she can fill in the gaps or get added as a half, or I read that as half, 1 or 2 star instead. So I'm thinking about Samson Big. She's kind of probably like a Haru in a sense, where she didn't have any G1 wins, or yeah, G1 wins. So we'll see what happens. Then there's North Flight and the other Canopus Uma that's still unnamed. Royson. I'm surprised we did not get her name yet, to be quite honest. Actually, where am I also with this? How many do I need? 10 more. Yikes. Let me see. Then there's North Flight, Cheval's other sister, Vivlos, Gentle Donna, and or Furf. I probably butchered that, no matter how short the name is. And Satono Crown, which I have a theory for. She won the Hong Kong base in February, which coincides with the Annie. So maybe HK races could be our noose in there. Oh, you're right. Just like this French one we got, and she'd get added because of it, just like Sirius was for the pre. You're right. That actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. That is an interesting theory. But thank you for the comment, Cheese. We are like more than halfway through the training. But it's all good. I'm having a good time here right now. Do this. And then I'll go over the replies here. Let's see. Gentle, Donna, and or Ferv are huge names, by the way. Them getting name dropped into anime was almost as big in Japan as Doramente showing up. See, for me, I don't remember their names. Well, maybe Gentle Donna sounds familiar, but or Ferv doesn't. At least to me. Only other name I could feel would be bigger news is Deep Impact, which I am familiar with. Chris's friend and father of Cheval and her sisters plus Gentle Donna. I don't think. No. Deep Impact is also Satono Diamond sire. If we're talking about the actual, like, I'm going to say he at this point since we're talking about that. Deep Impact. Deep Impact had a lot of horses that is the father of a lot of horses, but I don't think Cheval Grand is one of them. I think they do. I think Cheval Grand has the same grandsire, which is Sunday Silence. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, which is Sunday Silence, which I think, I don't remember. Cheval Grand's sire should be, or father should be Heart's Cry. But the reason why they're sisters is because they have the same mother. So they're technically half sisters, which would make sense. I guess I'm talking about it now. Which would make sense with the relationship they have in the actual anime, where Cheval Grand doesn't seem too close with them, and she's kind of like off in a distance, while those two are really close with each other. And speaking about Deep Impact, he is also Satono Diamond's father, which Deep Impact is also the full brother of Kita-san's. I mentioned this before. Kita-san's father, which is Black Tide, and yeah. So Black Tide and Deep Impact are like brothers, and yeah, that's why Same. That's why at the same time the relationship with Kita and Daya in the anime is close, is because of that. Also, is what I'm assuming. I think I mentioned this before, but yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. I think that's all I got, but yeah. But you could correct me if I'm wrong, Cheese. I believe that's the case with Cheval Gran. I believe Vivlos and Verxina are half sisters because their fathers are different. I don't think Deep Impact is the father of Cheval Gran. It should be Heart's Cry. Why am I here? I lost my train of thought in the training itself. Yeah, I don't think I'm grabbing. And oh, I can. I just wanted to grab the skill for fun already. Get the race started. I don't think I have anything else to say about that specific part. But yeah, Sunday Silence, which is the sire of Deep Impact, had a lot of, I guess, sons would be the right term to say, or I guess offsprings would be another way to say it, that we are actually familiar with. One of them being like Special Week, Fujikiseki, and all that. A lot of them that we've seen in game or in the anime are actually offsprings of Sunday Silence in some way. And you guys could probably guess one with the name Silent Suzuka being also, you know, Sunday Silence. But other than that, before I get too much into that, let me move on with the comment. Other names: Almond Eye, King Kamehameha. Yeah, that one's familiar to me for sure. And Lord Kanaloa. Wait, wasn't trying to think right now. Wasn't King Kamehameha? Isn't King Kamehameha Duramente's father? At least that's what I'm. Yeah, I kind of know a little, but yeah, that was literally just my question. Isn't Duramente the offspring of King Kamehameha? Add a question mark there. Speaking of Gentle Donna, she plays a big part in being Verxina's biggest rival and racing and winning in Dubai, which Vivlos later attempted to do, which is another idea for another scenario. You're not wrong. That is another idea for a scenario. If we're talking about like the overseas stuff, that is perfect training scenarios. But that is one. Okay. Next reply is from Eugene. I could say there's nothing odd with Samson Big. Probably was added with a nice fun facts along with Narita Brian generation or the favorite Uma, just like Haru Urara, which a fan favorite despite not getting any victories, with having a lot of consecutive losses. And then response from Cheese is, yeah, obviously what I mean with odd is odd one out, as in doesn't fit the usual criteria, not odd as in strange. Same word, different meanings, expressions. Yeah, you could take that either or depending on what way you're thinking. But let me like and heart all of these replies and all that. But thank you for the comment, Cheese, and all the replies as well. Moving on, we do have Ren's comment. I can easily get UG3 with Tokai somehow, but not Ramo. Guess that proves I need to have the Ramo card. Trying to think what would be the reasoning, but it could be the Ramano card for her. I'm not sure. Where am I? Shoot. Oh, this is the Lark raise. I was like, where the heck am I? I'm a little too focused on the comments. Lately I haven't been able to get UG9 again, so maybe it was just luck. What tips do you guys have for trying to reach UF? It depends on the stats I end up. Kind of tips to get for UF. I mean, I've been pretty much rolling with the same setup pretty much, and I've been pretty much getting UFs consistently at this point. I think it just has to do with how you train or the support cards you use, probably. At least that's the only thing I can think about, because when I first got my first UF, it was Ishi Amazon, the wedding one. I just had a really good run that time, but then once we got the new training scenario, I started getting UFs more consistently after, you know, my trial and errors along the way. But I think first you should probably, because for me, I consistently was just getting high UG, basically UG9s, UG8s. I think once you reach that point, I noticed I didn't rest, but once you reach that point where you can consistently get the high UGs, like borderline UF, is probably when you should start worrying about getting a UF. Because for me, when I got it during Grandmasters, I felt like I just got lucky, even though after that I did manage to get a UF for, I think, Suzuka and Taishin after that. So I guess it's just a matter of a really good run plus, you know, I guess your inheritance, because at the end of the day, what gets you there is your stats. Obviously, you know that. I just want to just say it. And I noticed that I didn't pick any of these, you know, like I didn't do any of these, so kind of sad, but you know what? I'd rather, you know, focus on the comment at the moment, so it's all good. But yeah, I think maybe try consistently getting to the high UGs before worrying about the UFs. Maybe it could be training, because I think you need at least, I don't know, we'll see what we get at the end of this. No, hold on, let me go check out like my UF, because there are some factors that can help you out. There's like the amount of skills you get and for your UMA in the trainings, and also the stats you get. So if you look here, go look for like just a UF in general. Okay, so Sakura, no, this who's my lowest one? This Ramino being my lowest one. I got 13 skills, 13 skills with the unique, the 12 without it. But you can see that just at UF, I have 1400 in speed, 1200 basically for power and guts, and then for the other two stats, B plus being the lowest on my stamina and A plus on wise, and set up pretty much what I've been using: 2 speed, 2 guts. Well, 2 guts if I'm not using a stamina card. Whereas this was the, where is my Hishi Amazon? Oh, UF3. This is the first UF I got, which is the Hishi Amazon. Way more skills for 8, 12, not way more. Oh wait, 16, 17 skills? I think I counted that correctly. And then setup. This one same setup, except instead of Satake Mei, it's the goddesses. And then basically the same when it comes down to the speed, power, and just swapping guts with Y's, I guess, with the stats. But I do have 1100 instead of a B plus and a A. So pretty much your stats need to be fairly high at this point to try and get UFs. At least that's what I think. Like this other UF, this technically I should have gotten Y's to 1200 there. So yeah, there's a lot of factors in it, whether it's the amount of skills you get, because I don't really have that many factors on this one, but the amount of skills you get and the how high your stats are at the end of the runs. Speed, normal, of course, being your highest stat, and then let's say for the long distance, stamina would be there for 1200, Y's would be there for 1200. If you can, power, and then guts, whatever you can get with it. At least that's my goal, at least when it comes down to long distance setups. Might be a little ambitious, but gotta do what I can, right? I feel like I could do it if I had better support cards. That's like the main reason why I really want to get better support cards, because I see the potential. I just can't do it. Any other skills that I can get to help me out with this? And then we'll just go over the comments. I thought I would be able to go through majority of the comments by this point, but I guess it's alright. No problem at all. Sure, I can grab that skill. Why not? I'll save the rest for the other skills that I do want to grab. So let's just do that. Go to the race. Should be fine. And let me continue with the comment. But yeah, I'd like just say it again. Focus on trying to get to the higher points of UGs, like UG9, UG8 first. And then once you are consistently getting there, then you know that you can reach UF. Because if you haven't been getting UG9 again, it probably could be luck. Because for a while, I wasn't able to get a UF. So at that point, I felt like my run was luck as well. Kind of just put in the same boat as you. So I know what you're feeling. And the Simone character you guys talked about. Simone? Did I say that? I hope, yes. I think Samson's what you like. Simone sounded weird to me. Samson character you guys talked about, she's gonna be a 1 to 2 star. Ouch, but I guess that means she's easier to get then. I don't know. I mean, like we mentioned earlier, the Canopus girls were like when their original release, they were 1 to 2 stars as well. And what the heck happened here? Look at all them double S's. I could have had 4 stats above 1200. I'm surprised Wise is slacking, but whatever. That is crazy. I think I'll be fine with this as well, as long as I get Wise to like 1000 plus maybe. But all right, that is an interesting thing. All right, I think I want to try this again off camera after I do all the editing and all that, but let me go grab some skills and all that good stuff. Her grabbing that. That, because it is her skill. Any more that I can grab? Yes. I don't think there's any more. Start at the top again. Oh wait, we can grab this. It is good, right? I want to make sure. Oh, it's not. It's 2500. Oops. Let me remove that skill. I don't want that then. Because that's not that. Oh, but this is winter, right? Because if it's winter, then I'll grab it. Here, winter. That is not winter. That is autumn. What is that other one on the bottom? I think that's underdog. Could be wrong, but okay. I guess I'm not grabbing any of the green skills. And let's see. Guess I can get straight skill. Do I want up the pace? I'm not sure. I'll double down on this. And then I guess I have enough to grab it, so I might as well grab another skill while I'm at it. But we ended off with 1413 speed, 1182 stamina, 1153 power, 1123 guts, and 982 on wise. Did not get an S in long distance. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. Make these into evolved skills, or pink skills, I call them once in a while. And we ended off with a UF2. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I could have had a majority of my stats at 1200. And as you can see, 1400 speed as well. So yeah, we ended off with, counting this right, 14 skills. This setup won all the races, and honestly, that wasn't a bad attempt. Could have been way better if I got the skills over 1200 or stats over 1200, but not bad, not bad. Other than that, let us finish off the comments. I don't care how long it takes. Let's see. I just wanted to check the time. I don't know if you guys realize I did started recording late because the sun was already out, and usually it's dark and all that, but that's besides the point. But let's see. I actually got a translator, and it really helps, to be honest. It doesn't translate everything, but nonetheless, it's great. I love it. Honestly, I feel like it'll be okay. I'll be okay with the 2.5 anniversary card they gave out. And I don't really use stamina cards, but I might have to for this distance. Don't know. I would advise using stamina, at least a stamina card for long distance, because it is the only distance I use for stamina cards. Yes, I think, yeah, it should be. Unless, of course, you're making Great Escape for the other distances. We're gonna try training Gold Shift with the setup: 1 guts, 3 speed, 1 int, and May. I don't know if you're training for the CM, but it doesn't seem like it with that setup. I mean, I got Ticket, UG1, and UG5 pretty easily. I think it might just be luck at this point. Well, if you got UG5, maybe try aiming for UG5, see if you get there consistently. But there will be times maybe you get better stats than you did for the UG5 run, and you end up getting higher than that. So maybe just try to get consistently over above UG5 maybe. And then, like I said, you can start probably worrying about UFs by then. For reverse, I use Juvis, Melania, Sotheby, Satsuki, Necrologist. See, I read her name as Dyke. I don't know if it's Dyke or DK, but I don't feel comfortable saying Dyke. So I'm just gonna not say it. I think that's why I avoided saying it in the past ones, because I did use that character for a while. Lilia, Baby Blue, and Balloon Party, I used to use Bunny, but I just ended up getting better units, I guess. That happens. Although I gotta work on them because only 5 of them are 50. Melania 35, so to be 30, Druvis 18, Satsuki 16, Necrologist, and at level 4, her, yeah, her, right? I've been focusing on insight more, so I haven't been able to work on levels Right now I have about 389 gems and Uma, and the next League of Heroes is Dirt. Time to use Ricky. Well, you got a whole 2 months to get ready for that, so if you want to work on the CM, go for it, but if not, then I guess you could work on Dirt. Right now I have about 300. Oh wait, I read that. For the others, I might just use L, and the last one is between Aguri and Taiki. Although with Aguri, I can't really understand her ult. How does it work? I think you're giving me this a little too early. I know at the end of the video I said who'd you use for the next CM, but you gave me the next LOH. Aguri, are you talking about the normal one, I would assume? Let me take a look. Be close to the lead during the last 200 meters to make it easier to break through and find a way through the field. So her skill won't activate until the last 200 meters. And you have to be pretty much close to being first place. So second place, third place, I would assume. And then basically she's just gonna go zoom from what it sounds like. I haven't seen cap skill in a while, but I did know that it was always like 200 meters prior or before the finish line. So that's pretty much it. As long as you're close to the lead, and by the last 200 meters, you're just gonna, I guess, make it easier to break through and find a way through the field. I just call it speed through. Let's see, and I don't really understand her ult. How does it work? As always, thanks. That was a great video. Thanks. Gold Sky Bourbon Universe is giving you extra rainbow carrots. I hope so. I wish. And then off to the replies. Thank you for the main comment, Eugen. For Ramino, try borrowing Baseball McQueen. Wise card. Straightforward. Unfortunately, I can't. I don't own the May card, which is unfortunate as well. Which is unfortunate. I know how it feels, and it's similar for me the last Grandmaster scenario. All I can recommend is using the free SSR Helios Wise with good specialty rate and just disregard the gold skills. Else you can go for SR Wise Tachyon plus 1 skill point bonus, SR Daiwa Scarlet, or any 4 LB SSR SR card with specialty rate above 50. SR 4 LB Sweep Tosho is a good candidate with training bonus of 10% plus 25, 20 speed wise startup bonus. I did use the SR Daiwa Scarlet for a while for a second Wise card, so that might actually work. Other than that, I didn't use any other card or Wise cards unless I had like the right distance for like Helios, which was short distance, I think. But Ren responds saying, sadly, I don't have the sweep LR. LR? Tosho? I wish I did, and free Helios Wise. I'll get that probably after the way. Probably after the In My Way speed card. I unfortunately don't have SR Davies? I'm assuming that's Daiwa Scarlet. And unfortunately, I don't have that Agnes card either. That is one autocorrect. SR Davies. I don't have that Agnes card either. Wow. You are fairly new. A couple months in. I believe you started playing during the 2.5 anniversary, so I don't think you should have the Helios card either. But Eugen responds saying, did you start later first week of July? If that's the case, you missed out the Daitaku Helios Wise SSR event card. I can think of using the Halloween Mihono Wise event card that can be claimed using the bookmark, but it's effective on escape. I'm not sure you have other SSR Wise that are not full limit break like Fine Motion, Yukino Bijin, choose all bottom options, or Wise cards you have in your hand. I do have Fine Motion, Yukino Bijin, but it is not in response to me. So other than that, you have no choice but to try and hold up whatever side games will do to tempt you using your jewels until the 3rd anniversary and go ham for the support guard gacha. You may get lucky and feel secured if you have enough for pity points on that day. Excuse me, that is actually a good point. Since you are short on support cards. I think saving to see what the support cards for the next anniversary would probably be a good thing. That way you'll most likely get meta support cards. And I most likely will do the same thing. Unless that was a big unless, but unless, you know, Duramente does become the anniversary character, then I will prioritize getting Duramente before going into the support card banner. I just hope I don't get any other characters that I want to get beforehand. That would suck, because I do want to save at least, I don't know how much I can save by then, but we'll see what happens. See what happens. Other than that, no, none of the response, I guess, but I don't know. But thanks for the advice, by the way. Hey, Eugen does give some good advice, though. Oh, another comment from Nova. I'm gonna say pass on the violin Uma stamina card. Oh, I'm gonna say pass on the violent Uma stamina card, as I have Super Creek Max LB. A requirement where you need 4 types of cards to bring to training is kind of weird to me. No, I wouldn't say so. Because I don't know if you have it, but let me go to my support cards while I double check, just to be sure. I don't think it's weird. But give me a quick sec here. Yeah, so I was correct to assume that. Where's my support cards? Where's my wise cards? Where is that Satono Diamond wise card? I don't know if you have this card or not, but I think it was the first anniversary or the first half anniversary. Wait, first anniversary, right? Second anniversary? I don't even know what anniversary this is at this point. We were hitting towards the third. It's 2023. Oh yeah, first anniversary. I'm tripping. I'm being stupid right now. But anyways, right here. So this Satono Diamond card was given to us for the anniversary. And it's also pretty much the same. If there are at least 4 different types of support cards in your deck, you would gain increased training of 10. So it isn't weird. I feel like the most you can get out of it is if you think about it, the setups we use, like Speed, Wise, Sataki Mei, and Guts, that's already 4. You've been doing it this whole time. So you're good. Maybe I'm not used to it. The golds. I just said it, but you should be used to it because we've been using Speed, Wise, Sataki Mei, and Guts the whole time. Especially now for the CM, you're using Speed, Stamina, Guts if you're doing the 1 Guts, Wise, and Sataki Mei, that's 5. The gold skills that the support card have is kind of underwhelming. I'm comparing this to the pasta. I'm assuming you're getting auto-corrected when you put pasta, or unless you're just calling her pasta. Speed card, where both gold skills are just impeccable for any position. The gold skills that the support card have is kind of underwhelming. Is it? Breath of Fresh Air is not too bad. Because that one was also in the original, in the Vodka Power card from early in the game, and also in the event Tosin Jordan card. Let me look at the gold skills. At a random point on a random street, your speed will increase. That one's kind of random as random point on a random street. The skill's kind of random. But it's still a speed skill regardless. But it does work out for, like, if you want to pick a recovery skill or a speed skill instead. That's kind of a good thing. That's a good thing as well, because you have more options. Whereas in The Alcondor speed card, you do have what, two? Are they? No, I think one is acceleration. Yeah, you have Arcline Professor, which is the speed skill, and then Tech, which is the acceleration skill. Given that Arcline Professor, you can just, if you're running two speed cards, you could run Kita and Alcondor Pasa, and you won't have to worry about getting that with the Pasa card, or Alcondor Pasa card, and you could just get the Tech skill instead if you're using a leader in betweener. Whereas at least for the like the wind speed skill that you get from the Sounds of Earth stamina card, it's just no aptitudes or anything. That's for both Breath of Fresh Air and Like the Wind. There's no like runners or leaders and betweeners. It's just something to, this is another speed card to have, honestly. But yeah, I don't know what, I had a train of thought come in and it just poof, disappeared. But let's see. Both was okay. That is the main comment. Then Cheese has responded, don't think it's a bad requirement at all. You're basically always bringing a speed card, an in card, and a scenario card, friend or group card. Add a stamina one to the mix, she's one herself, and you're guaranteed to have the effect active. And yeah, I basically made that point because we're basically have been running speed and guts and the scenario card, which is Sataki Mei, and that's already 4. For me, I was using 5, not for long distance, which is, go see. Where's my dia? Was it this one? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easily just use 5 right there. It's not really that bad of a requirement as what she said. Also, having the option between a speed skill and a stamina skill. Well, I feel I just mentioned this. Stamina skill on a stamina card is great, especially if you're building an Uma that already has a stamina skill built in. A good example would probably be like, I guess Christmas Agree Cap. She does have one. Or even Cap could have the skill. KO has one, but I believe it's for medium distance. I'm trying to remember, to be honest, but yeah, that makes a good point. Also, if your Uma already has a stamina skill built in, then you can just use the other one, speed skill, instead. Then I forgot that scenario card counted as well. Given my situation, I don't think I need a stamina card. Rather, if this was a speed or in card, I would have pulled. Yeah, you're basically just like me. I have a Super Creek, except mine isn't max limit broken, so. And then Eugen has responded, since you already have max LB, you don't have to worry about that. Unlike me, who has a 1 LB Creek, skipping it won't affect you much unless you were keen to aim for the top whalers, which every stats and skill points count. Yeah, I think that's why I'm kind of behind. It's because my support cards haven't been quite updated. Next comment is from Ren again. My last comment, I swear, I've been playing the Tokyo Break the Chains game, which is a gacha game, and it kind of has the exact same gameplay as Grand Cross 7 Deadly Sins. I know that game. Also, I'm excited about Arknight's Enfield, Project Mugen, and Zenless Zone Zero, Blue Protocol, and 7 Deadly Sins Origins. Mugen, Zenless, Blue Protocol, and Origins are supposed to be coming on console, so that'll be easier on my poor phone. Do you guys think you will be playing any of the upcoming games? I am familiar with Project Mugen and Zenless Zone Zero from the new ones you mentioned. Didn't know there was another Arknights coming out. So I'm gonna search it out real quick. Is it another? We'll see. I'm just gonna search it right now. Field. Oh, so it's basically just a spin-off of the original Arknights. Okay. Didn't hear about it until now. Project Mugen I have heard. Zenith Zone Zero. I should because because I already pre-registered for that for sure, but what was I gonna say? It is Hoyoverse, so yeah. That's pretty much the only reason why. I don't know if I'll fully commit on it. It's when is the release date for it? Late 2024. A lot of time. I was gonna say Starrail just came out and I've been, you know, having fun with Starrail, but if they were gonna release Zenith Zone Zero already, that would be quite tragic for me. Project Mugen I did look up. Don't know if I'll play it. It's just too many games. Which is the same, late 2024 or 2025 at the earliest. Blue Protocol. Never heard of it either, but yeah, I don't know how many games like these I can play. I'm gonna be honest. I'll most likely end up dropping majority of these if I end up playing them. And yeah, I didn't know they were gonna have a sequel for Grand Cross. I didn't know that. Which is kind of... Does that mean they would end Grand Cross and just focus solely on Origins, or would they keep Grand Cross alive along with Origins? I feel like, I don't know, but I have played Grand Cross since the beginning. Was pretty... I was in a guild, like a pretty competitive guild for the longest. We even had like a Discord and all that, or they had a Discord and all that, and I was on the top of... I was like pretty active and out there, and then once everyone slowly started leaving, from the people I knew at least, I'm still in the original guild, believe it or not. I just log in, you know, and just pull whenever I want. It's not a game that I really do play. It's just I log in, check into the guild, and then pull whenever a banner I like is there. But that's pretty much it. I didn't know they were going to have a sequel though, so that's interesting to know. Will I play it? Probably not, because I don't even play Grand Cross. I just log in. But anyways, do you guys think you'll be playing? If I will most likely give Arknight a shot. Then it's Zone Zero, but I mean, it's all in about a year, so there's a lot of time to, you know, think about it. Then it's Zone Zero, I feel like I will play. Project Mugen, maybe. Blue Protocol and the 7 Deadly Sins, probably not. And I could most likely play all these on PC, so it's all good. I also tried out the Jujutsu Kaisen game. It's okay so far. The graphics are really nice. However, most of the banners on it is paid. There's only 2 free banners on there. And sorry for the 3 comments. Wait, you commented 3 times? I didn't see the second one then. Ooh, that's not good. Let me see if it got added now, because I don't see your second comment. Yeah, I can... I think YouTube deleted your comment. your second comment. Because I see your first comment, which I don't know if it's your first comment or second comment at this point. But I feel like it's your first one because you put the Gold Sky Bourbon thing. So I don't have your second comment. So I don't know what he said, but I'm sorry YouTube did the thing again. But thank you for your comments, Ren. And lastly, Eugene. We are almost close to an hour 15, but that's all good. Eugene, rip video editing, blame Premiere Pro and ask for compensation. I don't think it was Premiere Pro's fault. Because it was just trying to generate the peak files and all that, and it couldn't get the peak files, I guess. So they ended up having no audio. I believe it probably had to do with OBS when I was remuxing the file to an MP4 file. I even did it like 3-4 times and it still ended up the same way. So I think just the initial recording itself was weird. So hopefully it doesn't happen here because there's a hefty amount of comments that I went through. I know I mentioned this a long time before. Any consideration of making a pre-port CM League of Heroes room match, or say Shukashuhai? I think everyone may be interested to join just for fun. I'll be real, I haven't made or joined a room once. And I generally don't even know. Like, if I make the room, is it like permanently there? As you can see, I have the tutorial right here. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Yeah, so be real, I haven't done it once. As you guys saw, I had the tutorial show up. There was another button, right? Yeah, there's this one. I guess it's the same thing. What's this? That's the race. What's this? I guess this is the rooms. What's this? These are my team, I guess. But yeah, I don't know how, how this works, to be quite real. Assume this is nope. How do you make a room? Do I have to do this first? Let me see. Let me see. We'll just go with medium distance, I guess. I don't know what what is this? There we go. Flipped it to the settings I'm more used to. Let's just go medium distance. Or mile. We could do mile. It'll probably be easier for me to set up mile, because it was just recent that we did the League of Heroes. That the Suzuka? Did I add Suzuka? I'm not even sure. Guess it doesn't matter. I just want to make the room. So what do I do now? What's this? I guess team name. What's this? Oh, what I'm doing? What am I doing? Oh, I guess this is just for teams. What's this? Oh, I think this is the one that you make it. Okay. I think that this is where you make the. What's this one? What's the left one? Okay. The right one is the actual room. I will have to go through translations of these to see, and then of course is the weather. I don't know what that is. I guess I do know how to make a room now. I just don't know how long it will stay. If it permanently stays, then I guess it'll work out. If that's what you guys want. I just don't jump into, as you know, I haven't jumped into the rooms at all. So I'll leave it to you guys. But me personally, it is kind of interesting. But I just don't think I'll be doing. Like, you see my trainings. I don't know if I'll be able to put mine team in it in time or anything. So we'll see what happens. Maybe if I get luckier with my training runs and all that, but as of right now, I'm not too sure. But that is funny how you called it the Shukashuhai. But if I have a hard time to train for the Arima CM, I may use my old League of Heroes long distance Uma as backup. That is a good point. For now, I'm still chilling and organizing my thoughts on skills, combinations for my teams. Maybe I'm out of rhythm because I missed out the previous classic CM, but yeah, we'll do a revenge to get to the finals A. Maybe, but at the same time, it is long distance. I feel like it may not be the previous classic CM. It could maybe just be his long distance. I don't know. I feel like more thought, a heavier thought process goes into, you know, long distance. So that's why. And with that being said, that is the final comment. Thank you, Eugen, Ren, Cheese, and Nova for the comments. I do like this. But yeah, that was a lot. Enjoyed it though. It makes me realize that my pacing and training was kind of fast. I would probably say so, but you know what? It's all good. Let me make sure Eugen's comment is there or something, because I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm sorry, not Eugen, Ren. I don't see your second comment, Ren. I am sorry, I don't see it. YouTube deleted it. I don't know why, but thank you all again for the comments. I do appreciate it a lot. But with that being said, guys, this is probably the longest video I've done for Pretty Derby in quite a while, if not the longest, but it was all worth it. So with that being said, guys, thank you for making it this far into the video. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know, I guess, your thoughts on all the things we went over. Yeah, we went through a lot through the comments, but I haven't even thought of second escape unit. If I was gonna escape runner unit, I guess it's the same thing. Runner unit. If I was gonna use a second escape for Kita, with Kita, I was thinking maybe just bring Mihono Bourbon again. Or I can work on Saiyan Sky. That is an option as well. Maybe Saiyan Sky. I'm not sure. I do have this die with Scarlet. Don't know. I know she came out last year Christmas. I have to look up at her skills and see if she's any good, or if I have even any materials to bring her up. Let me check that. Yeah, I don't have the mats, so that's a problem there. Any other escapes I can possibly use? No. Yeah, so I could probably use Mihono Bourbon or Saiyan Sky in that case. Other than that, I see myself using maybe 2 leaders, or 1 leader, 1 betweener, 1, you know, just something like that. But yeah, I am still not for sure in my team. I just know for sure it's that I'll most likely choose between Kita, Daya, Top Road, Taishin, KO maybe. I guess Mihono Bourbon if I'm running 2 escapes. And that's pretty much it. Those are the ones that I think about using. I'm thinking about using. So that's 6. I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see what we go. We'll see what we go. We'll see what I do by the end of the training. We have about a good amount of time. We have a good amount of time before CM. It's on the 14th, so you know we have like 3 weeks for it. 3? Yeah, 3 weeks. So we'll be good. I'll be good. Hopefully, I get more lucky on some off-camera runs, or more on my runs on camera, so I can show you guys. But other than that, guys, thank you once again, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.